It's changed. Hello, welcome to another episode here at Big Man in the Woods. It is the 7th of March, and I can't believe that March is already here. And I haven't shrunk. I've just squeezed in. I've got two amazing guests with me tonight. We've got Ray back again for another week. And you will, well, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this face quite regularly popping up around Gilwell reunion time. He has flown in specially to come on Big Man in the Woods tonight.
He scheduled some business meetings around
of course, especially for this.
Exactly. You decided to come here, and here he is, all the way from
Brazil.
Yeah. Introduce yourself to the world.
Marcelo Vargas, scout leader from Brazil and Bahia, Brazil, Sea Scout leader, and happy to be here. I would rather come in by sea, but it would take too long.
Wow, yeah.
So I should come by plane.
How long from Brazil?
Maybe 15 to 20 days by sea.
And when I was complaining about
not sailing.
At least you don't have to go through the Red Sea or the Suez Canal or the Panama.
So I can skip that. Just by attention.
You'll be good. A bit quicker.
All right, let's see who's in the building. Jonathan, how you doing, my friend? If you are watching, let me know, because I haven't told anyone to tell us where you're looking from. So tonight we have got about 25 minutes. We're going to stay a little bit later because we're starting late. But if you've got any questions about scouts, Brazilian scouts, Portuguese scouts, sea scouts, you're the man. We're going to put you on.
I even brought my pipe. My pipe.
Nice. That's not a pipe. A whistle.
A whistle. See,
a pipe is a smoking pipe.
Sorry, no, this is not for smoking.
No,
it's just for a whistle.
Right, let's see who is in the building. We have got David tuning in from Suffolk. How you doing? Nick's here all the way from Yorkshire. And of course, we are drinking
tea.
And this is Yorkshire tea.
Great tea. Thank you.
Perfect. Alfie, hello, my friend. Jason tuning in from Northamptonshire. Well, all three of you, exactly. Kirsty, how you doing? Good to see you. Simon tuning in. Perfect. So, that's what we do every week. We talk about what we're going to do at Scouts tonight, which is race night.
Yes, not boards.
But we might change it, though.
Yes.
Because we only planned this
2 days ago. I got a message.
2 or 3 days ago, you messaged me to say you're in London. Yeah. So as you were aware, we were doing not boards. We're going to try and do something similar to the not boards here because the scouts have been requesting to learn some knots. So we're going to do some not boards. But I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do.
I can teach you how to whistle the sea.
Learn the communication skill.
We could really annoy Third Osterley, like turn up a camp. And all the scouts.
So this is not a single whistle. This is a musical instrument. We have 2 notes here.
Yeah.
La and mi.
Go on then.
2 notes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
We can do that later.
Did you hear La and mi?
Yeah.
I heard 2 different notes. I can tell you what they were.
Well, we don't know. But it's
somebody's got a music degree, and we talk about things when the music's playing at work all the time, and I'm like, yeah, I don't hear that. No.
Dan, tuning in from Essex. Dan, I spoke to Packard there on the case about the website, and I'll get a hold of you over the weekend about recommendations of things to do around Packard, taking your scouts around. Howard tuning in from Canada. We have international viewers.
Great.
Howard's tuning in. Uniform wash and iron awards. Shoe polish and heading off to tomorrow for teeth cleaning.
Yeah.
Teeth cleaning?
Yeah.
I might come out and go somewhere.
He's a policeman.
Teeth cleaning? I don't know. Harold, what does that mean?
Or he's got a collection on these.
He's off for Sunday for Wire Volunteer Scouts Canada promotion campaign shoot on Sunday. Oh, awesome. That's a really good video. I'll show the guys later.
Is the man tracker guy still the chief scout of Canada?
Yes, because Harold got his guitar signed.
Oh,
I saw that. Beautiful. How was the Dorset tea? Dorset tea is good, but it's not as good as Yorkshire tea. He's getting the message. Tuning in from South Wales. How you doing? Peter, hello everyone. Ashford, we are
I'm
visiting
guessing that's Ashford,
Packard.
Kent, not
on-
Ashford down the road from me.
No, Ashford and Kent.
Well, the other one will be down the road from me soon.
Yeah. We're visiting Paco on Saturday. Awesome. On Saturday, I'm not far away from Paco. Let me know.
I'm working soon.
Dentist. Dentist.
Dentist. Yeah.
Harold is going to the dentist.
How old?
Harold, not how
Oh,
old.
oh,
Oh my
sorry.
god. Harold is older than us.
Okay.
He's 65, so definitely older than me. Definitely older than you.
Yeah.
Right, I don't know. Right, so not boss tonight. We're going to put you on the spot. We're going to do some Brazilian scout stuff tonight.
Yeah.
I think
You
we're
tell
going
me.
to play some games.
You tell me.
Beautiful.
We'll do
No,
the
no,
same
you
games.
tell us. We don't know the
We'll
Brazilian
do the same
games.
games. I love English bulldog. I don't know if you have it.
Oh,
here. It was banned.
we don't talk about bulldog. Oh, Harold, apologies. He's 63, not 65. Apologies, Harold. So if you were in Brazil, what would you be doing with your scouts this week?
Well, this week we are going to have, we are Sea Scouts. So next Saturday, we are going for the sea to do some canoeing with the scouts. And they are also doing some kayaking.
Yep.
It's in Praia de Itapuã in Bahia.
We'll pretend we know it.
Very beautiful place. We have a kind
down
of
by the
a
coast.
lighthouse there. Very beautiful lighthouse. It's a touristic place. Lots of fishes, like robalo. I don't know the English word for that fish.
I probably don't recognize the fish if you did. Like,
Yeah,
they're a lot
f-
different. in
yeah.
So can you catch the fish and then eat it?
Yeah, we can catch the fish and
Teach the
and-
scouts how to gut it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they are not going to catch the fish. They are just going to do some canoeing and kayaking.
Yeah.
And even the what you call lobinhos, which are the wolves, maybe Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
So Cub Scouts, and Rovers
Rovers.
Senior, they are going to do, of course, each one in their level of difficulty.
Yeah.
So this is what we are going to do next Saturday morning.
free? I am free next weekend.
So next week I'm working the Saturday off the Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't make it. Sorry.
You just
Got a
come
new
to
passport.
Brazil
just for the
on-
day.
Yeah,
And then we'll go.
It's only 11 hours.
it's
each way.
summertime there, so it will be a good day for me to go.
Ada, lovely to see you. Harold, the whistle of your Brazilian guest, bosun's pipe.
Bosun's pipe, yeah, that's the English word for
And in
it.
Brazilian?
Apito de marinheiro.
Bosun's pipe, yeah.
Yeah. Repete. I always realized that was French. Why can't I speak Portuguese tonight? My wife's Portuguese and I can't speak any Portuguese. So yeah, that's what we're doing at Scouts tonight. We don't know what we're going to do. It's going to be a change of plan, but we'll try and do some knots. We'll put you on your knot challenge. Are you good with knots?
Not so good. I can do some.
So you use the Bear Grylls quote.
the bag. What?
Bear Grylls.
If you can't tie knots, tie lots.
That's the attitude
That's
I
Mark
use.
uses,
Because
yeah.
I'm not good with knots.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yes. So it is a pipe. Absolutely.
I know some Sea Scouts nods, maybe.
Okay, we'll see what happens. So yeah, it's all good. So what's happening in the Scouts this week? Lots of things happening. There is a new chief scout being appointed in Ireland. They're on the hunt for a new chief scout. So I don't know.
I'd say Brian O'Driscoll would be a good chief scout.
So if you're in Ireland, I do know that they're looking for a new scout. So if you're interested, in Northern Scout,
Northern Ireland.
yep. So that's what's happening. Also, the new launch of the Candlestick badge. I want to buy it, but I also feel a bit of a fraud because I've not been to Candlestick.
I looked at this. You just need to visit Candlestick, and I was looking, and it's only like a 12 or 13-hour drive. So
Yeah, no, well,
fancy road trip.
You can drive from here to there.
Yeah.
the county are
That's
going
good.
next year, but it's over my birthday.
It's also a little bit out of my price range
Yeah.
for
It's not. Have you been to Candlestick?
No.
Do you know about Candlestick?
Yeah, I know about it, but it's far away from.
You could
Maybe
definitely
12-hour flight.
You can't drive there.
book a meeting in Geneva.
Yeah. Hopefully, I can do that.
Any
in the
business
future.
over that way that you can make an excuse?
No, not now in Switzerland. Maybe
So if you have a contact in Switzerland,
you need an electrical engineer in Switzerland, call me.
yeah, we'll come. But you got to take us too as well.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening kind of in the news at the moment with Scouts. We have got, there was another announcement. I can't remember what the other announcement was. Nope, it's gone out of my mind. But hey. Right, so what we like to do, we like to play a game on here every Thursday. We're going to put you on the spot, all right? So you can choose either my favorite, 5-second rule, or the top 3.
My favorite.
My favorite. Okay, cool. Well, actually, Dan is just saying, we visited Candlestick for a few hours, stopped for a guided tour before going on the toboggans near it. It is on the bucket list. I really want to go to Candlestick, but whenever the county, do you know the county? What do you mean by county?
No.
I'll explain that.
So I'd like to go as part of like a work party, like when Kiwi goes out and they do some painting or decorating or something like that. I'd like to leave something that's going to benefit future generations, rather than just go for the fun of going.
Yeah, absolutely. But whenever the county have done it, it's always been something quite major in my family. So the first time I just started scouting, so I don't really know many people. The next time my daughter was born, the next time my son was born, and now this time there's no major event, but it's over my birthday, and I'm not sure my wife's going to let me go.
So I was allowed to go to the Jamboree in Sweden for a week. And that was a nice time. But I'd always wanted to go to Sweden, so
this year will also be a jamboree in Brazil.
Yeah. Oh, in 2025 there's a jamboree in Portugal.
Oh yeah.
So I might be able to get to that one because Portuguese related. Right. So let's play.
Especially if it runs at the
what did you want to play?
As a family holiday.
Exactly. Top 3. Did you want to play top 3? Did you say?
My favorite.
My favorite.
My favorite. Okay.
I have to look.
Right. Here we
closer.
go. My favorite. So. How we're going to do it, we spin the wheel and we will see what it comes up with. Okay. So my favorite. Here we go. Random questions. Some are really random. Some I can never answer. Okay, here we go. What is the question? My favorite campfire story or a legend to share with the Scouts. My favorite camp story.
Well, it's on me.
Yeah,
if you want to.
Well, I like to tell my scouts the stories from when I was a scout. So I had lots of stories, but as I was a land scout, not a sea scout.
Yep.
But I did some sea scout activities, and I camped in an island in Rio de Janeiro called the Ilha Grande, and there we had a night game, where this Ilha Grande was presidio. How can I say it in English? Where the criminals get
like Alcatraz Island.
Like Alcatraz, yeah. So, but it was in the past, and it is not now. But the old house was there, completely destroyed, but was there, and they did the night game inside that house. And people tell that there were ghosts of the guys who murdered people, and there. So there, it was frightening. That's something that I always tell to my boys, that we did that. Maybe today we are not going to do that anymore, but on the 80s we did that.
No,
my chief did that with us, and we got really frightened.
See, I used to get the reflective drawing pin tacks.
And put them
in the trees.
And they did all kinds of
So when the kids shine their lights, like you just have these sets of eyes looking.
Cat's eyes. My favorite campfire story is I don't really have a campfire story. Do I have a camp? I don't think so. I don't really have.
I think next year it's going to be about the kid that danced too hard and had to come back to the campfire to come. Because when he hears good music, he just can't help himself.
Yes. Switch to YouTube. Hi from Kent. Hello, Ada. Cecil the Caterpillar. Is Cecil the Caterpillar story?
It's more of a.
It's a skit. Yeah. Okay. Right. He's telling his wife to tune in.
No, I forgot the word for precision in English.
Oh. I don't know. I don't have any campfire stories, really. I have campfire stories that you kind of just talk about stories and stuff, but nothing that I kind of say all the time. Oh, Heather, the DC is tuning in. Hey, Heather. She says, one story I like to tell is how Baden-Powell used scouting to protect Mafeking. Got people to mime stepping over non-existent barbed wire. Nice. So far from a distance, it seemed there was more. Dummies used to pretend soldiers on the ramp. Oh.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Right. You ready for another game?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have much chance. Where are you gonna go? Right, let's play another game. Let's play my favorite.
We've just played.
5-second rule. I'm glad you're listening. 5-second rule. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Who's going first?
Brazilian. Here we go. Oh!
I have to name it in Portuguese.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go.
Nó direito, nó de pescador, e lá de guia. 3 kinds of different knots.
You have to verify this. You speak Portuguese.
Okay.
To name knots in English is impossible for me. I didn't know Presidio, the knots will be harder.
No. So my knots are the reef knot, the surgical knot, and the Mark Yates knot, which is just like a
lots of knots.
Lots of knots.
Fisherman's knot.
Fisherman's
Nó
knot.
de pescador.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Monkey fist.
Oh. Yeah.
Macaca.
Monkey fist, yes.
Ray Gunham.
Close hitch, bowline, and sheepshank.
All right. Okay. Peter is saying, great idea as we're looking at scouting for boys and part of the World Book data. Oh, yes. And part of the book, which I don't have, actually, it's in the Scout Hall. Wasn't that the written not that far? No. It wasn't written that far from where we are in the Scout Hall in Wimbledon, in
that windmill.
In the windmill. Not about 20 minutes drive from here. Baden-Powell done the famous book.
No, good.
Kirsty's getting in there with Clove Hitch. Nice. Love that one. What about the butterfly? Not the
Alpine butterfly.
Alpine butterfly. I learned that on one of the training courses.
From Richard, just giving you the.
No, Richard wasn't around then. Richard was not around then. Right, let's play one more game. Let's put the Brazilian scout leader on the hotspot again. Let's do top three then. Last but not least. Top 3. This is a hard one. Top 3. It's going to be top 3 campfire songs.
Well, I just published one of my favorites is Todola. I don't know if these.
Yeah, we know that one more.
Yeah,
we know that one more.
Yeah, and we always do a song that I thought you do here, which is Canção da Despedida, which is the same melody that you have for that. I forgot this. Is an English song. Maybe it's not you sing it in New Year's Eve. Maybe.
Old Lang Syne.
Oh yeah, Old Lang Syne.
Oh,
yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. And BP Spirit.
Okay. Heather is saying Everywhere We Go. Do you know Everywhere We Go?
Yeah, that's going to be one of mine.
Yeah, that's a good one. Everywhere we go, people always ask us who we are, where we come from. So we tell them
we're from Ealing.
Mighty, mighty, and it gets repeated, and it gets louder and louder and louder. That's a really good one. And especially if there's other groups on the camp.
Groups, you like giving your 8th Ealing 25th Hanwell,
and then people over that of the campful will shout their group, and it's a bit of competition to get louder and louder. Yes. Boom chicka boom. So boom chicka boom, right? I don't have a problem with this campfire song, but every time I hear it, it's sung always slightly different. There's like someone sings a chorus differently to how you sing it, and then you come to that campfire and then you sing it differently.
Yeah, and in Brazil, it's definitely different.
It's like Shark Attack or You'll Never Get to Heaven.
Yeah.
And
or
we
Quartermaster Store.
It's Alabum
Chicabum
in Brazil.
Oh, do you have it in Brazil?
Yeah, Alabum Chicabum.
Nice.
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah, well, we can. Yes. Quartermaster store in a quartermaster. Yeah, love that one. I saw a. Do you know? I sing "I Saw a Bird" just around the house, and my kids are like, "Dad, stop singing it," because then you sing like the naughty.
Yeah.
You know when you when I caught the bird in a can of tires and then I put it in the liquidizer and then that's not really nice, but I quite find. Do you know that one? Yellow bird. I saw a bird with a yellow bill. It landed on my window. We'll teach you that one. Kumbaya, yes.
Kumbaya,
Nick, we always end our campfire on Kumbaya. That's the last verse. No.
What?
Dominic, we do not talk about the Button Factory song. It's kind of banned. No, we don't talk about that one.
Like Baby Shark.
Singing in the Rain. Singing in the Rain. No, I don't know that one, Simon. On a mic. On a No, I don't know that one. Do you know that one? No. Well, that is the end of tonight's game. Another game next week. And I didn't get a chance to play the guessing game. It was a good one last week. But I have got, we got some more actually. Let's get some more questions coming in before we move on to my question of the week. Jonathan likes BP Spirit, English Country Garden. That's the song that I learned at school, isn't it? What do you do when you're dying for a poo in an English country garden? You pull down your pants and you
suffocate the ants.
Okay.
You pick up a leaf and you wipe your underneath. Yeah.
I have to learn those songs.
Yeah, we'll teach that one. Plate of spaghetti. Plate of spaghetti. Don't know that one. Heather always has amazing. Heather, I need to speak to you because there was a song that me and Scott were trying to learn, the Queen song, and we just couldn't remember how you did it. So I need to rack your brains. I have only one yucky song per campfire. My lot. Baby Bumblebee or 3 Chocolate Eclairs? No. That's the thing with campfire songs. I don't know if you find the same in Brazil, but you sit there and you think, you go around and say, "Oh, can you do a campfire song or a skit?" And you go around, and then you think,
everyone does.
It's the same kind of songs.
Mostly does the same, or you get a new one every now and again. But yeah, it's mostly
But people repeat yours, and if you get to the last bit, you're like, I can't remember any more songs, and my mind goes blank. And then you get back to your tent or whatever. Yeah. I remember that song. I remember that song.
That's why I write the songs.
Yeah, well, Jonathan here, he has got his own campfire book, which is always very helpful. Mark really likes My Name. No, I don't. Jason, no, I don't. My Name is Joe is banned. We don't do My Name Joe. We don't do that.
I'm gonna have to learn that one.
My Cubs love Little Bumblebee. Awesome. Heather, We'll Rock You tune. Twinkle, twinkle. Yes. Please do, Heather. Because me and Scott were trying to remember what it was, and we thought it was Twinkle, Twinkle, but we couldn't remember. But no, thank you very much for that, Heather. Squirrel Camp song is a favorite for the little ones as well. Yes. And it's really cool knowing who wrote that song. It's really, really cool. In Denial. No, I hate it. I have a cloud file of songs I print prior to a fire, so mine doesn't go blank. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good idea.
But I'm not.
And then you forget.
Campfire singing person. I'd rather do the washing up back.
Well, I like campfire because it's not about having the best singing voice, is it?
No, it's about the feeling, being there, being with your friends, singing together. It's about the meeting of people being together there by campfire. It's being there.
Yeah, soaking up the atmosphere. What I like, but it only happens when they look at the flames and then
they freeze.
Just for a couple of, and people are just mesmerized, or they're kind of recharging their batteries, just looking at the flames, thinking, not worrying about family, not worrying about work. It's just soaking up that atmosphere and just being around that campfire, thinking, actually, this is really, really nice. I love it. Grace jumped from 4,000 feet without a parachute. Yep, we know that one. I Will Arrive is a new song. I will arrive. Hey. No, maybe not singing that one. Dan, I'm with Ray. I'll help with the cleaning up while the others go to the campfire.
You also get a little bit of quiet time away from.
It is a bit of a downtime. You're absolutely right. Singing isn't my favorite part either. No, I don't. I'm not the best singer, but I think And I make this statement right at the beginning that it takes a lot of courage to get up and sing campfire songs, and it's not about having the best, Beyonce
Voice,
whatever voice. I mean, it's just about everyone taking part, having a bit of fun, and just kind of rebonding. I don't know what the word is, but just sitting down and just having a nice time
creating
together.
the right atmosphere between who is there in the campfire.
And I've got some great memories of things happening around the campfire. People have said this, people have done that,
I mean, conversations around the campfires, I'm all for, but the singing part of it is not what I enjoy.
Do you sing a lot in Brazil?
Yeah, a lot. And I love singing.
Do you do skits? So acting out on funny things around?
Yeah.
3
to 5 minutes acting.
Okay, cool. Nick, I have a book with all campfire songs and look through it. Do you know what? I really need to get a book. I need to bring Jonathan's book. That's what I need. It's at home, and every time I remember to bring it, I forget it. So I just need to put it in my bag and keep it.
If you remember to bring it, you wouldn't have forgotten it. But yeah.
Our beavers love. He's got a pineapple on his head.
But that only works if you've got is it Jason Lee, the footballer that was the original one that everyone used to shout. He's got a pineapple on his head.
Oh, I don't know. Do you know that one?
No,
neither do I. Right, guys, we have got literally 5 minutes just because I've got to get ready for Scouts and make a fresh brew. So I'm going to ask you a question. We also have a question. Leaders email me in a question of the week. But I saw this really good one on Facebook today. And I thought, actually, this is a very, very good question to ask. And it will open up our minds. And this is like an international question, all right? So I've blocked out the person who's asked the question. But the question that was posted today on a Facebook group is, my daughter has anxiety, autism, and muscular issues. Camping is hard for her. What other alternatives are there she can do in advance? She can do 1 to 2 nights depending on the weather, the place. Cold weather hurts her muscles. What can she do? Okay, so I got thinking about what can we do. And in England, we've had this conversation so many times that the requirements, you can bend, they're not concrete.
They're flexible.
Absolutely. Yeah.
In fact, we have 2 kids with autism in our troop there in Brazil. And there are many courses happening now because we are learning how to deal with it. It's it's not a new thing, but it's a new thing to insert this kind of scouts in the reality of scouts.
Yeah.
So we are learning with it, and I think these are the first days that we are going to be in the future. It will be a regular.
It'll be second next year. Yeah.
Nobody will ask about it.
Yep.
But we are still learning, and in the learning process, maybe you can try to do something easier, and then being harder and harder each day, and see how the child responds to scouts.
Yeah. So my first instances, I was thinking, if it's cold, you don't have to camp. Like, even for us now, it's a bit nippy now.
Yeah.
In February coming into March, it's still cold. So why do you have to go camping when it's cold? Yeah. So think about having more camps when it's warm,
better weather. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So that will knock out the coldness thing. Maybe have some indoor camps as well.
Yeah. I mean, with the anxiety and the autism, maybe like when I stay back, when everyone goes off to a campfire or the fireworks displays and stuff like that, I can, I don't mind young people coming to sit and talk with me, because if they're not, that's causing them stress as well, then they can come and sit. They're safe because they're with me.
Yeah.
They're not wandering off, getting into danger or harm or anything on site.
Absolutely.
And, just talking can help with the anxiety.
I was thinking maybe a pre-visit to the camp.
Yeah.
So maybe going like a weekend before, only for an hour or so, and walking around the site, saying this is where the tent's going to be, these are where the toilet blocks are, this is where the activities are going to be.
We did something that I think it worked very well. We did a camping in the same place that we do the meetings. We have an area for camping there, and so it's a place where the child already knows. He's familiar to it, goes there every week. So this first camp is to get used to the tents, to the camping problems.
Yeah.
And so this is something that, and you can call the mother anytime because you are in your Scout.
They're all nearby.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see what people are suggesting. Yeah, absolutely. Have some indoor sleepovers, exactly, where it's warm. You've got the comfort, you've got toilets, you've got lights, and just having those creature comforts kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, you
regular
could
places.
hybridize it like where you were at Packard the other week. You got that little camping, the training field.
Yeah.
You could have put some kids in tents there. They're still within earshot. They've got facilities, hardcover if they need it.
Yes, I have a mixed indoor and outdoor camp. Absolutely right. Indoor camp. My son is a cub. He has autism. I'm also worried about him camping in large groups. Yeah. So if that is a problem, then I think we've already answered the question. Have smaller camps, but maybe have. Not that you want to segregate anyone, but you might take the older scouts away, the ones that are more louder, boisterous, take them on a separate camp, and then just have a quieter camp with, maybe having those activities that the young person agrees to. So,
well, like we were discussing the other day about cubs that come up to scouts sometimes find it hard to adjust. Having a week's meeting where it's just the patrol leaders and the new scout cubs to try to ease that burden, get them to know at least some of the people that they're going to be hanging around with.
Rather than just surprising,
pushing them all in.
But I guess it's also activity-wise, when we go down to do the leap of faith or a zip line, that kind of thing. As an adult, you're looking at going, geez, that's high. But you as an adult know it's safe. There's regulations, it's being tested or something. But if you think about someone who has anxiety, they're looking at going, I can't do this. So maybe...
but when I had those scouts with those kinds of fears, and when they overcome the fear, they feel really that they did something really big and good. They feel really keen to scouts, so they got a better, not a better person, but a much better scout after getting some challenge done. I don't know if you got my...
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's pushing you out of your comfort zone, isn't it?
But also, like, we're close enough to places like Packard and such that if the young person doesn't do it on that occasion,
we can go back.
We can go back. It's not like it's going to
There's no problem going back.
Several hours journey away to a place to do these kinds of activities.
Yeah, I had once a scout which has some kind of autism in a low degree, and we have what we call Falsa Baiana, which is a kind of a line and a lake below. Everybody went, and it was not high. The lake was okay, but the guy didn't want to go, and the scouts come back. Look, there is no problem if you don't want to go. So this is a challenge that I want to do to myself. I want to go, and everybody, he tried 1, 2, 3. The fourth time, he went, and then he fell on the lake. No problem. We were there, and he wanted to go again.
Yeah,
and in the end, he finished it, and he was such accomplished with what happened, and it was very good. And his mother in the end told that he found the camping wonderful. And he was telling that story for her. So I think that it will not work for every kid. That's why we are in a learning curve. Each kid is a different history, but for that one, work.
Absolutely. It's the beauty of scouting, isn't it? It's just trying to those new experiences and stuff. Whereas in school, you might only have. My daughter is off at PGL at the moment, so it might be like, right, you got that one chance of abseiling or kayaking or whatever, and she says, "No, I'm not going to do it." Okay, well, tough. You've had your chance. We're only here for a limited time. We're in Scouts. We're going to go to those camps maybe 3-4 times a year. You're in scouting for 4 years, so there's lots of opportunities to try again. So it's quite cool. Guys, I'm really, really sorry. We have completely run out of time. We got to get ready for Scouts, but it has been great. Thank you very much for everyone tuning in. Thank you very much, Left-Handed Shake, for joining us. It's good to see you.
Very good to be here. Thank you, Ray.
And if you want to learn some more about some Brazilian Scouts, we will post your Instagram post. Are you happy for us to share your lovely photos of Brazil?
Yeah.
We'll put it on the links a bit later. But once again, guys, have a great week. Whatever you're doing, stay safe, and we'll see you next Thursday here live. minus this one, unless
I'll be back to Brazil tomorrow. My wife will kill me if I stay here.
Guys, have a great week. See you all next week.
Bye-bye. Thank you, guys.